And a very pleasant good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Southwest Park, home of the Frontier Community College Bobcat softball team. I'm Derek Dunn, Alec Vaughn alongside. We thank you for joining us here on this Saturday afternoon on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. It's the 30-22 Bobcats hosting the 25-25 Southwestern Illinois College Blue Storm from Belleville, Illinois. Our sponsors for today's live stream of Bobcats softball is People's National Bank, RJ Marketing, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Blacks, Flowers, and Gifts, and F&B. And big day here today. It's a historic day as the Bobcats softball team under Coach Jeremy Ellis, they're looking to continue their historic record-breaking season. First time in school program history that the Bobcat softball team is hosting a first-round postseason game. Now, the most recent game, they hosted John A. Logan College Tuesday, splitting the series. Finals being 13-5 in favor of FCC, and then 21-10 with John A. winning that one. Bobcats have won 2 out of their last 5, 3 out of their last 10. As for Coach Michael Yinger and his Blue Storm, they swept Lincoln Trail Wednesday by a final of 2-1 and 10-2. The Blue Storm have won 4 out of their last 5, 4 out of their last 10 games. And before long here, minutes away from the playing of the national anthem, as both teams are gearing up here for this one. And Alec, again, a historic day for the Bobcat softball team. What a great regular season they've had. But now it's the postseason where it's a best-of-3 series, 2 games being played here today, and then one on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day for a historic day indeed, and it should be a fun day too.
Should be a fun one. These two teams took on each other, by the way, back in April. They met twice. On April 4th, Frontier hosted and swept SWIC 13-5 in 6 innings, and then 8-7. Then on April 13th, SWIC won the first game 7-6, and then Frontier won the second game 9-8. So you look at this here, at least 3 out of the 4 games, pretty close just by a run differential.
Yeah, and we all know how Frontier can hit and run the ball too, and it looks like they're getting ready to line up for the national anthem.
We'll go ahead and step aside and hear our national anthem, our Star Spangled Banner. I'm Derek Dunn, Alec Vaughn alongside, and Alec, when I look at this game for Frontier, yeah, it's a historic day. You're hosting a postseason game for the first time ever in team history and for program history as well. But I think momentum is one of the keys to this game. What do you think?
I couldn't agree more. Not to mention confidence, too. A little bit of self-esteem.
Because, Frontier, they've kind of, in a way, down the stretch here, especially as I mentioned earlier, they won 2 out of their last 5, 3 out of their last 10. And then you look at the Blue Storm, they won 4 out of their last 5. And then you look at them right now, 4 out of their last 10. So, but I've seen teams, though, Alec, where they've struggled toward the end of the regular season, but then, like, when it comes to postseason time, you talk about, like, a flip of a switch, and they just start playing really well. They start to catch on fire. And, boy, I was talking to Coach Marty Slover recently about it, and it's like, you have a spark, and then a spark can cause a wildfire.
Ambition.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Ambition, yeah. So, but we're glad to bring you Bobcat softball here today, Region 24 NJCAA postseason action. Carly Bean on the mound for the Bobcats, and Carly will be facing Katie Cosina, the third baseman. Again, if I mispronounce any of these names, I apologize in advance, but we're glad to have you here on Bobcat Nation.
Let us know where you're
RJ
from,
Marketing.
and if we're too loud, let us know. We can handle your constructive criticism.
Absolutely. This one's going to be hit down the first base line. That's a fair hit. It's going to be a base single for Cosina. And that's how the game starts for the Blue Storm of Southwestern Illinois College out of Belleville. Emily Smith, wearing number 11, the center fielder for SWIC. Pitching, as I mentioned, Carly Bean, Ivy Edwards, the catcher. Bean's done a good job pitching here all season long. We'll dig up her stats for you here in a moment. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Bean coming in. If I can find it here. There's Bean right there. 398 earned run average. This one's hit. Popped over to Genzie. Quick throw first and out. And a throw goes over Madison Shipley's head at third. And Cosina scores the first run of the game, 1-0 in favor of the Blue Storm.
They're not wasting any time.
Again, it's postseason. And again, it's a best of 3 series. Survive and advance here in the postseason.
It's do or die time.
Absolutely. So Smith, again, the victim of a 5-3 putout. But RBI does happen for the Blue Storm. And now you got Peyton Bode. Where's number 17, the first baseman up the plate? Bode sporting the highest batting average. Pitch on the way from Bean. This one is hit over. Caught by right there by Haley Jarbo. Pop fly over to second. Maddie Davis, number 24, comes up to the plate. Davis coming in with a .313 batting average, a freshman shortstop. That's a strike on the inside part of the plate. Good pitch right there by Bean. Again, 1-0. Southwestern scoring early here.
2 outs.
2 outs. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. This one is fouled over to right. It is catchable, but unable to catch over that time was Kat Hibbett. Meanwhile, for the Bobcats defense, Haley Jarbo at second, Madison Shipley at left field. Ryan Berger, the designated hitter. Selena Luna at right field. Kylie Genzie at third. Kat Hibbett over at first. Carly Bean the pitcher. Abby Wadding at center. And Tinley Gilbert over at shortstop. Edwards is the catcher and flex. Again, this is Maddie Davis, the shortstop. Steps in the batter's box. Showing signs of a bunt here. Infield has to be ready. Pitch on the way. This one is head up, popped up. Hadley makes a good read, makes the catch. SWIC was able to get one across, though. And after the top of the first, it's 1-0 here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to Southwest Park. Haley Jarbo will lead things off here for the Bobcats as they trail 0-1 as we're in the bottom of the first. Madison Shipley will be the second batter. Followed by her is Ryan Berger. Selena Luna will be the fourth one. Followed by her is Kylie Genzie, Kat Hibbett, Carly Bean, Abby Whiting, Tinley Gilbert, and Ivy Edwards.
SWIC was quick to score 1 run in the first inning, Derek, and I'm sure the Bobcats are eager to get 1 run of their own.
And by the way, Alec, you can say it's SWIC.
All right, SWIC.
SWIC, yeah. They, it's well known. They call themselves SWIC. I've known them for years when I was covering baseball, softball for Wabash Valley years ago. So, yeah, they usually like to – they call themselves SWIC over there. So,
all right.
Just quicker to say it that way. It's all right, though. This is popped foul toward the screen. Hadley Jarbo at the plate. Followed by her is Madison Shipley. And then Ryan Berger, if anyone get on, be Selena Luna. Again, 1-0. SWIC with an early lead. Thanks for watching us here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. I'm Derek Dunn, Alec Vaughn alongside. Welcome all you Bobcat Nation fans as well as SWIC fans. Any SWIC fans happen to be on? I talked to the athletic director, the coach, Michael Yinger, earlier. He said he's going to spread the word.
Where's SWIC located, Derek?
In Belleville, Illinois.
Gotcha.
Metro East.
Gotcha.
Pitch on the way. Foul back. Pitcher on the mound, by the way, Grace Middendorf. Grace Middendorf is the pitcher for SWIC.
1 ball, 2 strikes for Jarbo. No outs as yet. SWIC leads 1-0.
There's
pitch.
a sign outside. By the way, for I'd say Middendorf, looking up her stats, having trouble trying to find them. Actually, I ain't got the hitter's stats. My apologies for that. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over the left. That one's deep, and that one is foul ball.
Yeah,
that would have been fair. That was close.
Yeah.
Just hooked left.
Yeah, 2 left.
Oh, boy, just a long hit for Jarbo. And, oh, boy.
Jeremy's going to have a talk with the umpire, Coach Ellis, rather. But it did look to me, Derek, that ball went left to that white pole there.
That's what I was thinking, too. Like it went left. It was on the right side, but the ball hooked left.
Yeah, it looked like the wind's blowing to the left, too, with the flag blowing.
And the reason why we have 1 camera today, there is a chance of showers and storms this afternoon, so we're just kind of playing it safe and having 1 camera up here. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over the right-hand side. It is catchable, and it's caught by the second baseman for SWIC. So Jarbo with a fly out to second. And really, again, Jarbo could have connected on that home run shot. Well, speaking of home runs, Madison Shipley comes up to the plate. By the way, Bobcats as a team, 4 home runs away from 100.
They can easily score 4 of those home runs.
They could. With this offense, they can. Shipley looks at that one just low. Good eye right there by Madison. And we talk about how offensive this Bobcats baseball team can be. In the second game against Johnny Logan Tuesday, I was there for that one for the majority of it. Inside pitch to Shipley, didn't find the zone. 2-0 the count. Bobcats were down 13-0 after the top of the third. They caught it within 4, 13-9 after 3.
Oh, wow.
So I'll tell you, it can happen. And Johnny's a good team this year. Pitch on the way. This one's hit him right. That one's going to drop in the green for a base hit for Madison Shipley. Nice piece of hitting right there by Madison. Nice single, the first one of the day for the Bobcats. And we got Ryan Berger up at the plate. Alec, you have no idea how I almost wanted to play Space Jam on Ryan's phone before the game, and I didn't know the password.
They were going to let you.
She would let me, no problem. Pitch on the way to Ryan. This one's fouled back. I've enjoyed covering Ryan this year, having a great season for the Bobcats. And by the way, Ryan coming in with a batting average, second on the team with a .467 batting average. Pitch on the way for Middendorf. Swung on and missed. Catcher for SWIC is Hilpert, by the way. That'd be Peyton Hilpert, the catcher.
Coach L's giving signals to Shipley.
Yeah, 0-2 the count. Pitch on the way, outside. 1-2 the count, 1 out. By the way, Addie Dungy operating the scoreboard for today. Addie always does an outstanding job.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One of the best scoreboard operators in Southern Illinois. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back.
Thank you, Double B. I appreciate it a lot.
Does a good job here. Also was doing the scoreboard earlier for the volleyball benefit for Mark and Tina Turner. So Ryan steps back in the batter's box. 1-2 the count, 1 out for the Bobcats. Madison Shipley over at first. Pitch on the way low, hugging the dirt. Madison's going to walk back over to first. Madison does have speed. 2-2 the count.
And Coach Ellis is giving her the signals.
Again, lots of signal here. And again, Bobcats trailing 1-0, but they'll runner on in first and Shipley. Pitch on the way from Middendorf. This one is fouled back. Good at bat for Ryan so far, though, Alec. Being patient and making Middendorf work.
Shipley was pretty patient at the bat, too. So the Bobcats in general are being real patient here, trying to get the bases loaded.
Well, when you're on base, it's about when to go, when not to go.
Oh, yeah.
Pitch on the way. That was a ball. That was close to being in the zone, I thought. 3-2 the count. It's a full count now on Ryan Berger.
Pressure's on.
On deck is Selena Luna, then Kylie Genzie. Pitch on the way. Low and inside. And Madison's going to trot on over to second, and Ryan walks over to first. Now Selena Luna from Warner Robins, Georgia, up at the plate, has the highest batting average of the team.
And if you're from Georgia, let us know.
Yes. We've had CC's family and friends comment on here before. Actually, excuse me, Madison Shipley has the highest batting average, 472. Selena Luna, 446. So top three. My mistake on that. I haven't had coffee, as you can tell. So Luna, and she's got power.
Excited, Derek.
She's got power. Pitch on the way. And that is a strike on Luna. 0-1 the count.
Runners on second and first.
Yeah, Shipley over at second in scoring position. Bobcats trail 1-0. Pitch on the way. Luna hits this one. That one is deep. That's going to be hooked foul.
Yeah, that's a foul ball.
Goes out of play. And stayed fair like Hadley's earlier. That ball would have been gone, but Hadley's was much closer to the pole than Selena's was. 0-2 the count. Just a long strike for Luna. But Luna right now, though, again, could just really boom that ball. In fact, she's got 19 home runs, leads the team.
And they need 4 today to make 100.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. A strikeout to Luna. That's the first strikeout for Middendorf. Sammy Kershaw, queen of my double wide trailer, and that means Kylie Genzie is up. By the way, we do have a comment here on the live chat. Live chat is open to us here on Bobcat Nation YouTube channel, and I think she may have gotten hit. She was not. Wow, I thought she got hit by that.
That will be a ball, though.
That would be a ball on Genzie, but I was close to being hit by a pitch right there. Shirley saying, let's go CC from Georgia. Hi, Shirley. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching here. Pitch on the way. That's a strike. Caught the corner on the inside.
1-1, 2 outs. Runners on second and first.
Again, 1-0 Bobcat softball trails. Pitch on the way. This one is fouled back over to right.
I parked way back today, Derek.
I did too.
I parked in the corner of the grass.
If someone hit a foul ball and it hit my car, I'm going to say that's probably the strongest foul ball I'll ever witness in my life.
I would say so.
I parked way back toward that fence. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's a strike three, second strikeout of the day for Middendorf. We go to the top of the second, 1-0. SWIC leads Frontier here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people. Free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
And welcome back here to Southwest Park, where Frontier trails SWIC 1-0 in the top of the second inning. Yeah, the Bobcats tried to score a run, but not much luck.
Left a couple of runners on base, and Madison Shipley was in scoring position. And for SWIC, Let's see here, making sure. Check some here. SWIC leading 1-0. Frontier trailing. Still early, though. Top of the second. Let me see. This is Elizabeth Young, designated hitter
2
for
balls,
SWIC.
no strikes.
On deck is Peyton Hilbert, followed by her is Lexi Renner, and then J.C. Elliott.
They're pretty confident right now, Derek.
Pitch on the way. Well, I would say anytime you score a run first in a game, it does give you some confidence. And for Frontier, though, you like to see the defense, though, prevent SWIC from scoring. Pitch on the way, and she's walked. So Young is walked. First walk given up by Bean. Now Peyton Hilbert, the catcher, comes up to the plate. Wears number 27. Followed by her is Lexi Renner, the left fielder, wears number 16. Michael Yinger, by the way, serves as athletic director for SWIC. Enjoyed talking to him earlier. He's also coached other sports. He coached volleyball and also coached men's basketball over there. So he's been coaching for a long time. I was looking up his bio on the internet recently.
He sounds like the backbone of their program.
And I'll tell you what, the men's basketball coach, Jay Harrington, when I was covering Wabash Valley basketball over 10 years ago, Harrington was the coach there. He's still coaching there today. I was looking up like, hey, I know Harrington. I remember him. Pitch on the way. Inside and low. Didn't find the zone. To Hilbert. Hilbert steps back into batter's box. Pitch on the way. Low again. Couldn't find the zone. 2-0 the count. Bean looking to try to zoom it in here. Again, he got a runner on first. A courtesy runner, by the way, number 10 for SWIC. Pitch on the way. High. And let me see who that is for a moment. That is Taylor Hope. Taylor Hope, number 10, pinch runner. And Hope are going to be talking to one of our coaches about something. Maybe a little bit of time here. Hope over at first. Again, this is Region 24 postseason softball here for you. First game of 2 today. Second game scheduled to start at 2 o'clock. And then, if need be, the third game will be at 1 o'clock tomorrow, Sunday. Pitch on the way. That's a strike from Bean. There you go. Nice pitch right there by Carly.
She finally found it.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch from Carly. 3-1 the count on Hilbert. Pitch on the way, no outs. And that's a strike.
Full count now.
Good job by Carly. Way to rebound after,
Talking helped.
Yeah. Here's the pitch on the way from Bean. And low and in the middle, didn't find the zone. So another walk. 2 walks in a row from Bean. And now you got Lexi Renner up at the plate. Renner wears number 16, left fielder for SWIC.
SWIC leads 1-0, top of the second inning. No outs. Runners on second and first.
Pitch on the way. This is bunted to the right side. And I'm going to say roll a foul. Cat Hibbett was the first one to get to it. So again, ruled foul, right side.
Hibbett will be on first base today. Ginsey over there on third.
Pitch on the way. That's a strike called. So 0-2 the count on Renner. On deck is J.C. Elliott. Renner, the left fielder for SWIC. Showing signs of bunt again with the Louisville Slugger bat. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's a first K of the day for Bean. So Carly with her first strikeout. And now we got J.C. Elliott up at the plate. Elliott, the right fielder for SWIC. Lexi Ryan on deck, the second baseman. After that, we go back top of the batting order, high and outside. See if the Bobcats can get a double play ball here, or better yet, try to at least get that second out. SWIC has not scored yet in this inning. They lead 1-0. Pitch on the way. Inside and low. Elliott takes a few practice swings, steps back in the batter's box. 2-0 the count. Pitch on the way from Bean. That's a strike called. Nice pitch right there from Carly down the middle.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on second and first. 1-0. SWIC leads it. Top of the second inning.
Showing signs of a bunt. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back. Ivy Edwards will get another ball from the home plate umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Bean with the pitch. This one's hit over to right. Fielder right there by Jarbo. Throw over to second out. Tinley thought about throwing first, but stops the throw. Fakes the throw. They got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Good, wise move right there by Gilbert. Didn't want to risk overthrowing it.
Yeah, I agree.
So Lexi Ryan, the second baseman, up at the plate. Yeah, where's number 5, second baseman? After that, we go back to Katie Cosina, top of the batting order for SWIC. Pitch on the way. That's a strike on the inside part of the plate. Runners on the corners for SWIC. They have yet to score, but they lead 1-0, top of the second. 2 outs, pitch on the way. And that one's a ball. And this time, stealing second that time for SWIC. So now we got runners on second and third. Both them in scoring position, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. This one's hit. That's going to drop in the green, and a run will score. And it looks like possibly 2, and that's going to be the case. 2 runs will score and make it be 3-0 SWIC. So SWIC with a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second. Ryan with a hit over to right that dropped in the green. And now we go back to the top of the batting order. This one is hit over. Pop fly to Kylie Genzie. She makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the second, 3-0. SWIC leading Frontier here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something.
And welcome back here to Southwest Park, where the SWIC Blue Storm leads Frontier 3-0 in the bottom of the second inning. And coming up to bat, it'll be Rip It Hibbit.
Yeah, Cat, Rip It Hibbit coming up to the plate, followed by her is Carly Bean. Abby Whiting, and if they want to get on, be Tinley Gilbert. After that, we go back to the top of the batting order. Cat Hibbit, first plate appearance for her today. Mittendorf, Grace Mittendorf on the mound for SWIC. Again, SWIC leading 3-0. As they plated a couple of runs in the top of the second. Mittendorf, a couple of strikeouts. Bottom of the first, there's the train going by. Pitch on the way. Too bad we're not on the Mules football field there, Alec. We would have been seeing the fans whooping and hollering and all that when the train goes by.
The Bobcats need a booster right now.
They could. Yeah, they could use a boost for sure. Pitch on the way. This one is hit over to left. This one's scooped up by the shortstop. Throw over to first, and Cat safe. And Cat's going to keep going. Cat is going to go over to second. Cat Hibbit. So Cat standing at second. Throw got away from the first baseman. By the way, Claire Vaughn saying, let's go, ladies. Hashtag Bobcat Nation with a yellow heart. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Carly Bean, the pitcher, comes up to the plate. Followed by her is Abby Whiting. Again, 3-0, Cat Hibbit over a second, no outs for the Bobcats. Maybe that could be the boost that you talked about, Alec.
Yeah, it's just what they need.
Pitch on the way.
Strike 1.
By the way, we'll name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the Game as well for today, as well as the second game as well. Pitch on the way. Ooh, chin music level.
1 for 1.
Yeah, 1-1 the count. Bean had to kind of go back at that one a little bit. Bean steps back in the batter's box, hands on the knob of the bat. Mendorf with the pitch. This one's hit over Mendorf. That's going to crawl right through the infield for a single for Bean. And Cat Hibbett is running for home, and Cat comes home. And it's 3-1.
Hibbett put it on the wheels.
And I tell you what, that's what you got to do. You got to keep that motor revving and going. And right now, Bobcats, they're down 3-1, but they played their first run in. And that is encouraging to see. And what a good start here for this bottom of the second here for the Bobcats. Abby Whiting at the plate. Whiting's got a good batting eye. And that's a strike on Abby.
Abby Whiting.
Abby with a .333 batting average coming in. 6 home runs, 28 RBIs. Oh, sorry about that. No player of the postgame. I didn't know that. Sorry about that, folks. No postseason player of the game. My apologies for that. Claire just informed me on that. Pitch on the way. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first.
1-2 the count. No outs here, as you mentioned, Alec. And runner on first. Again in Bean. Pitch on the way. Abby looks at that one low.
2 for 2 now.
Catcher Hilpert looking over at first, keeping a close eye on Bean over there.
Gilbert's on deck.
After that, be at top of the batting order. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Abby did, and she strikes out. That's the third strikeout of the day for Middendorf. Now you got Tinley Gilbert up at the plate. Looking over Tinley's stats, coming in with a .381 batting average. 7 home runs, 47 RBIs. Has actually got 17 doubles to her credit. Pitch on the way, and Gilbert's got wheels. This one's fouled back. Talked to Tinley's folks last night while I was out and about. Enjoyed talking to both of them, met her parents. From Katie's, Kentucky, Tinley Gilbert.
And if you're from Kentucky, let us know.
Yeah, we got some softball players from Kentucky, Madison Shipley and
Gilbert.
Tinley and Hibbett. Pitch on the way, outside and high. Didn't find the zone for Middendorf.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first.
Again, 3-1. Bobcats trailing. Did plate 1 in though. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jeremy Ellis talking to Tinley over there, trying to say, hey, let's get a hit here. Let's try to. And the way I see it, though, if I look at the gap, a huge gap right over there at center.
Yeah.
If you give her out by Middendorf.
And he was telling her to head down.
Yeah. Pitch on the way. Outside. Changeup didn't find its way in.
2 for 2.
They covered 10. Tinley Gilbert.
Like the Tin Man.
One of our TEN. 10. Pitch on the way. Looks at that one. Good eye right there by Tinley. 3-2 the count.
That was close to being a strikeout. All right. Yeah. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
And Mendorf's got 3 Ks so far. Tinley waiting the next pitch. Here it comes. This one's hit over to right. That one is going to drop into green for a base hit. Tinley Gilbert will stop over at first. Keeps the line moving. And Bean over at second. And you got Hadley Jarbo coming up to the plate.
We are at top of the batting order now.
Top of the batting order, Hadley Jarbo. Jarbo was actually out. Oh, wait, a fly out to second. Back in the first. Bobcats, 1 out so far for them. They trail 3-1, but he got runners on first and second. And Jarbo up at the plate. Hadley almost had a home run earlier. Went foul. Pitch on the way. That one's fouled over to right. Off of the wall right there. On deck is Madison Shipley, followed by her is Ryan Berger. Mendorf with the sign. Here's the pitch. This one's hit over to left. That one's going to go right through the infield for a base hit. And Bean's going to stop at third, so bases loaded situation for the Bobcats with one out, and Madison Shipley comes up to the plate.
What great position the Bobcats are in right now.
Right now, they got 4 hits in this inning. And see, Alec, it's not always about the long ball. It's always about getting hits and trying to get runners on. And Madison Shipley, highest batting average of the team, 472. 16 home runs to her credit, 50 RBIs, by the way. 18 doubles, 77 hits.
That'll be strike one on Shipley, 1 out.
By the way, Addie and Alec blinked. I did not. All right.
Whatever.
Yeah, right. I was looking down. That's my excuse, Addie. Here's the next pitch on the way. This one's hit over the left. That one's going to drop in the green. This one is just going to be an RBI single.
But we'll take it.
Outfielder could not make a catch of it. So an RBI single for Shipley. And that could be 3-2. Bobcats claw within 1. And then you got Ryan Berger coming up to the plate. Berger was walked the last time up, so looking for our first hit today. Bases loaded situation. Timeout called. Michael Yinger, the athletic director, and the coach wants to talk things over. By the way, we'd like to mention here for team stats, I forgot to mention this in the pregame. In case you're wondering, Frontier, their home record 16-7 overall, 431 runs, a 387 batting average, 446 on base percentage, 670 slugging, 96 home runs, 4 away from 100. As for SWIC, on the road they're 11-17 overall, 290 runs, a 337 batting average, 393 on base percentage, 453 slugging, and 21 home runs. So, but again, Maurice Lover told me this is a tough SWIC team that they're facing. So, and by the way, SWIC, 25-25 overall, Frontier 30-22 overall. Live chat is open. By the way, you want to say hi to us? Tell us where you're watching from, who you're supporting. We'll say hi to you back.
Whether you're from Kentucky or Georgia.
Or even Indiana. We got players from Indiana too, Illinois, out of state. Hey, Bobcat Nation's global, man. Bindorfer, the pitch to Berger. Ryan hits this one, foul that one back. Bases loaded situation for the Bobcats. They trail by 1, 3-2. And Ryan, by the way, 12 home runs, 52 RBIs. Batting average of 467. That's second on the team.
Bobcats with just 1 out this inning.
Like to keep this line moving. Pitch on the way. Ryan looks at that one just high, and that's a ball. 1-1 the count on Ryan. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tinley Gilbert at third. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over left. Fielder right there by third baseman. Throw over to home. Gilbert is out. So Gilbert out at home. That could be 2 outs. Ryan was able to get to first, though. And now we got Selena Luna up at the plate, who, again, can really just kaboom the softball out of here.
And if she does, she's in great position.
Bases loaded situation. We have not seen a grand slam all year here. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over short. That one is caught by the shortstop. 3 outs. But the Bobcats did do some damage, though, as they were able to get 2 across here. In the bottom of the second, we go to the top of the third. 3-2, SWIC leading Frontier here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Your farm is more than land and crops. It's your legacy. Protecting it takes careful preparation and excellent service. At Country Financial, we're committed to providing you both. Rated as the #1 crop hail insurer in Illinois, we have over 100 certified crop adjusters and 24/7 customer service. Call me, Christina Copeland, your local Country Financial rep at 618-842-2185 to chat about your farm and crop insurance needs today. Farm and crop insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois, an equal opportunity provider.
And welcome back here to Southwest Park. It's the top of the third inning. Frontier trails SWIC 3-2. The Bobcats did do some damage, though, in that last inning. And they're hoping to make a defensive stop here.
Yeah, he had a RBI single from Carly Bean. It was an RBI single from Madison Shipley. By the way, our sponsors for Bobcat Softball here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing, People's National Bank, RJ Marketing, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland, Country Financial, Blacks, Flowers, and Gifts, and FNB. Let's see what we have up here for SWIC. This one is number 11, Emily Smith, the center fielder.
And that's strike one on Smith.
All right. Smith, the lefty, facing Carly Bean. Pitch on the way from Carly. This one's hit over left. Oh, it gets right by Ginsey. Throw over to second to Jarbo, so it'll be a single right there for Smith. So we get to the top of the third. Here's Peyton Bode, the first baseman for SWIC. But Bode, by the way, lots of players here from Southwestern Illinois, from Triad. We're at the St. Jacob. Oh, falling down was Smith over there. Tried to get a good lead out on it and actually tripped and fell.
Shakes it off, though.
Try to turn the wheels quickly. Bode, by the way, with a 426 batting average, highest on the team coming in. Pitch on the way. Bode looks at that one. That one's a strike. Caught the corner, the inside. 0-2 the count, no outs.
Runner on first.
Again, cloudy conditions here today, calling for a chance of rain and storms. So hopefully we get both games in. Pitch on the way. High.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Again, this is postseason softball action. Again, it's a best-of-3 series. Unlike high school where you just have one game and that's it. This one's over left. Oh, that's going right by Ginsey's left hand or glove. It's going to be a single for Bode. So a couple of singles in a row here for SWIC. And you got Maddie Davis, the shortstop, up at the plate. Davis, by the way, had a fly out to Jarbo in the first. Let me look at the radar here real quick. Starting to see some clouds over to the west here a little bit. Clouding up a little bit over there. We do have some storms north of St. Louis, by the way. I do see severe thunderstorm warning out. Yeah, there is one. Right by Alton, so they're getting some rain over there that way. So something to monitor, keep an eye on. Heading this way, too.
And this is 24, Maddie Davis.
Maddie Davis.
Maddie Davis.
Yeah, here's that storm north of St. Louis.
Looks like they're getting some rain there.
And it's been dry here lately. It's been awfully dry.
And Springfield, the central Illinois area, they had like some of the worst weather in the whole state.
Well, I kind of disagree with that.
Chicago.
Southern Illinois has been hit pretty hard, too.
Oh, yeah.
Pitch on the way. This one is fouled over to left. Really, Central and Southern Illinois get a lot of the stormy weather. Has happened in Chicago, though, and up north. 3-2, 0-2 the count on Davis. Elizabeth Young, the designated hitter, will be on deck. Runners on first and second. Couple of singles here so far for SWIC, no outs. They lead 3-2. Pitch on the way outside. Oh, gets away from Edwards. Runners advance. Just bounced right off of Edwards' glove and toward the backstop. Edwards shaking her head a little bit right there, and I don't blame her for that. Bean with the pitch. Inside.
2 for 2 now.
Had some velocity to it. Really a fast-moving ball. Just didn't find the zone, but 2-2 the count for the Bobcats defense. Looking at their first out here. Pitch on the way. This one's popped up, and it is catchable. No. Hit off the wall right there. See Ed Potts down there, good old Ed. Down there to our left. Enjoyed talking to Ed. I talked to him Tuesday.
So for Davis, she has 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on third and second. No outs.
Next pitch on the way. I'd like to see a strikeout here. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over left. That one's fouled over. Good thing that Smith ducked. That ball went right over her head. Again, both teams faced each other back in April. Frontiers won 3 out of 4 games here. Pitch on the way from Bean. This one's popped up. It is catchable. Ivy makes a read. Oh, misses it. Ivy missed the catch.
And she's frustrated.
Yeah, more life. Again, more life for Davis at the plate. Again, runners on second and third for SWIC. No outs here. They lead 3-2. Bobcats defense looking for an out. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over the left. That one's going to go foul. Foul would be on the wall.
Excuse me, Derek.
Speaking of the rain, by the way, I hope Addie doesn't do a rain dance up here. That's what I'm hoping for this whole time. Want some good weather, Addie, so don't do any rain dances up here. All right, next pitch on the way. Inside.
3 balls, 2 strikes now. Runners on third and second. 3-2. SWIC leads it.
Whew, that was close.
Top of the third inning.
Next pitch from Bean. And then keep the runner at third at bay. So now bases loaded situation for SWIC. Davis has walked. Now you got Elizabeth Young at the plate. Young was walked the last time up by Bean in the second. Young, by the way, from Triad, St. Jacob as well. I think Michael Yinger's going to send out a pinch runner. By the way, for, let's see, who I said that was coming up again? Making sure here. Young, okay, I was trying to figure out the last name. Young with a 271 average. She has so far 7 home runs. That does lead the team. 26 RBI. So, meeting here on the mound. Timeout called. Again, would like to remind you as well, the Queen of Hearts raffle still going on. Drawing is going to be held next week. Is that right, Eddie? Yeah. And drawing will be held next week. So you can purchase your tickets from any Bobcat coach, any Bobcat athlete, also online. Scan the QR code.
Or Addie.
Addie's up here. Yeah, you see Addie here at the ballpark, buy some tickets off of Addie as well. I bought my tickets already. So bought mine off of Alyssa volleyball team. So, but anyway, Queen of Hearts raffle drawing next week. Again, proceeds go to support Bobcat Athletics. Pot right now over $10,300, I think last time I heard. We've been saying it over at the library where it's like, I'm going to win it. No, I'm going to win it. I'm going to win it. And Eddie and the volleyball team's probably like, this probably doesn't seem like competitiveness. Pitch on the way from Bean. That's a strike. A nice pitch right there from Bean on Young. Boy, be huge for the Bobcats to get a out here. Bases loaded for SWIC. You're leading right now 3-2. Pitch on the way. High, didn't find the zone.
1-1. Bases full. No outs.
Pitch on the way from Bean. Inside. 2-1 the count. Carly and the Bobcats defense looking for their first out here. Pitch on the way. There's a foul ball. So dead ball right there in front of home plate. Spinner.
2 for 2 now.
So for the Bobcats defense, you like to get your first out, like to get some momentum on the defensive side for SWIC. You like to get a hit here. Any hit will score a run or 2 or 3, who knows. Pitch on the way to Young. This one's hit shallow. That one is going to drop into green. It is going to be a base hit. And now SWIC extends the lead 4-2. Young with an RBI single.
How many times have these teams played each other, Derek, you said?
4 times. They've played 2 doubleheaders. And Frontier has won 3 out of the 4 meetings. And really,
it's hard to sweep an opponent, isn't it?
Well, it is. And also, too, given the postseason, everyone starts off with a clean slate.
And they know each other kind of well, too.
Because the last time here, I'll mention the final scores from those games back in April, but it was close. And actually got hit by the pitch. So a batter comes in. That was Hilpert, by the way.
4-2, the lead now. SWIC leads.
No, it's a 5-2.
All right, 5-2.
5-2.
Coach Ellis is going to come up to home plate here. Talk with the umpire. Players are talking on the mound. It's still a bases loaded situation with no outs.
Yeah, Alec, you asked about it earlier. I mentioned it in pregame. They met twice in April. On April 4th, Frontier hosted and swept SWIC 13-5 in 6 innings, and then the second game was 8-7. April 13th, SWIC won the first game 7-6, and then Frontier won the second game 9-8. So you can kind of see how
it's coming together.
Yeah, again, how 3 out of the 4 games were, it was settled just by a run.
All right, Addy finally able to get the scoreboard sorted out, so we're good there.
New pitcher, Kylie Ginsey, looks to be pitching on the mound. So we have a pitching change here for the Bobcats as Kylie Ginsey be pitching here.
Shibley's also coming out too, and
like
Hibbett's coming in.
So I get some defensive changes and everything for the Bobcats. So Kylie Ginsey, let me look up the stats on Ginsey here for a moment. Ginsey, 670 earned run average, has pitched 46 innings, has allowed 86 hits, 61 runs, 44 of them earned, has walked 8, has struck out 26. Her record is 4-3 overall. Carly's record coming in, by the way, was 11-5. I forgot to mention that. So Kylie Ginsey. Other pitchers, by the way, that the Bobcats do have: Carly Bean, Madison Shipley. Kaylee Halsema has not pitched a whole lot, but can pitch some. Morgan Carr. I mentioned Ginsey. Luna can also pitch a little bit. Destiny Powers. So.
All right, so it looks like Bean will go over to first base and Shipley on third.
Okay. And I do like Carly over at first. Carly has done a good job playing at first base all season, so.
And it looks like Gilbert's over there by second.
Gilbert's shortstop.
All right, shortstop, yeah.
Yeah, Jarbo is at second.
All right, yeah, I got that mixed up.
Madison's over at third. So Shipley over at third, which Madison can play third. I've seen Madison play third base before.
And Gilbert can play shortstop too.
Pitch on the way. That one's a striker there from Kylie. And that's the thing too, Alec, is, we're in the postseason, and, sometimes you have to kind of make adjustments here, for both offense and defense.
And sometimes you can play players that you haven't really played before.
And really, in their either the primary or secondary position. Usually it's always the primary, but sometimes it has to be the secondary position or even the third. All right, so for SWIC here, I believe this is Lexi Renner at the plate. It is Renner. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back, so Renner fouls that one. Renner, by the way, was struck out back in a second by Bean. SWIC leading 5-2. Was a 3-2 game. But the Blue Storm have played it 2 more here in the third. And so far, I know it's early, but they've scored in every inning so far. High from Ginsey.
2 for 2 now. Bases loaded still. 5-2.
No outs.
SWIC leads it.
Bases loaded. Renner.
Here's the pitch from Ginsey.
This one's on the way. This is foul back. So I'll have another go at it here. And Kylie Ginsey on the mound, Carly Bean over at first. Coach Ellis made some changes here to the Bobcats defense.
Yeah, and Jarbo's on second, Gilbert on shortstop.
That still has remained unchanged. Jarbo skips it up, over second out. Gilbert first. It's a safe over at first.
It will bring runners on the corners, though.
So double play not successful, but they were able to get a run around over second. But there was a run that scored at 6-2.
Yep, 6-2.
So Renner is on first now. So now we have J.C. Elliott at the plate. Pitch on the way. Elliott hits this one left. That one is catchable.
And it is.
That's caught right there by Kat Hibbett.
But that
run was scored. Sacrifice fly from SWIC. They can be 7-2, the Blue Storm. And right now, They played it 4 so far here at top of the third.
And the Storm's really covering over, isn't it, Derek?
And right now we got Ryan. Again, sack fly to left. That was a good job by Hibbett right there. That was caught by the warning track, as Hibbett had to bounce off the wall after catching that one deep. Lexi Ryan at the plate. Pitch on the way. Inside. Didn't find the zone. Ryan has a single. That resulted in a couple of RBI back in the second. And we're about to complete a whole batting cycle here for SWIC.
They've done a good job.
It all started off with Emily Smith in this inning. Pitch on the way. That's a strike right there from Genzie. Nice pitch right there from Kylie. 1-1 the count. 2 outs for SWIC. Again, they played at 4 here so far, 7-2.
They've had a good inning.
And this is a SWIC team that won 4 of their last 5 coming in. That's a strike right there on the inside. So 1-2. The count now on Lexi Ryan. Again, Ryan looking for a second hit of the day. The Bobcats defense looking for their third out here and try to get the batters, get some offense here. Kylie waiting to sign. This time gets it from Edwards. This one's hit over right. That one's a little squibber, and she's tagged out. Tagged out by Bean. We go to the bottom of the third. 7-2, SWIC leading Frontier here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
And welcome back here to Southwest Park, where Frontier trails SWIC 7-2 in the top of the 4th inning. No, wait, bottom of the 3rd, my bad.
Yeah, bottom of the 3rd, 7-2 for the Bobcats. So, Alec, SWIC right now is extending their lead up by 5 runs. And for the Bobcats, I look to see how they respond here after, they cut it within a 1-run deficit, 3-2, and now it's a 5-run deficit, so you got to be chipping away here in this inning. And by my count, what I have down here is Kylie Genzie coming up. So Kylie Genzie up at the plate.
The pitcher for the 3rd inning. They made a change from Bean to Genzie there.
Well, and again, Genzie may be pitching the next inning too, the way she kind of helped keep SWIC at bay here. But SWIC, again, a good team. This one's hit over. That one's going to drop into green for a single, Kylie Genzie. Genzie with a nice hit. That way they started off with the 3rd.
And here comes Cat Ribbit Hibbett.
Cat Ribbit Hibbett coming up to the plate. Cat only a freshman though, but see a lot of playing time this season from Whitesville, Kentucky. Cat Hibbett.
And we have it for another year.
I enjoy talking to Cat. That one is a strike on Cat. On deck is Carly Bean, followed by her is Abby Whiting, center fielder. Cat, hands on the bat, pitch on the way. Middendorf still out there. Grace Middendorf for SWIC. Middendorf so far, 3 strikeouts to her credit against Frontier. Hibbett. Looks at that one, that's a ball. Right now the count showing here of 1-2. Cat looking to get a hit. Swung on and missed at that one. Off-speed pitch, strike 3. So that'll be the 4th strikeout for Middendorf. A Cat now 1 for 2. Carly Bean up at the plate. And an RBI single back in the 2nd. On deck again is Abby Whiting. Pitch on the way.